What up, everybody? It's your boy C World Media, and I'm back with another video. Well, let me not say with another video, with my first video in years. I can't remember the last time I've been on here. Sorry, I've been away. A lot has changed. My whole life is different. As you can see, I got married. But you know what? I'm coming back to making videos, bringing back content on this channel. It's going to be a little different. Slightly different, but pretty much the same stuff you guys saw before a couple years ago. But like I said, I've been busy. Started another channel with my wife. I'll plug that in there later. I'll plug it in there right now. We have a marriage podcast, so I'll put that in the video later. But I'm back, and no better way to come back than with a movie like this. Now I get it. I've heard opinions, especially my cousin, and you know, a lot of people saying Street Fighter. They saw this trailer, they didn't like it. Listen, I think when it comes to any video game movies, people are just gonna be pissed off no matter what, because they love the video games, but they never really think there's gonna be like a great movie adaptation for that video game. Except the first Mortal Kombat movie back in '95, everybody loved that one. And then unfortunately they decided to make Annihilation, but that's neither here nor there. And then obviously this first Street Fighter movie back, I think in the same year, maybe '95, '96. The Jean-Claude Van Damme as Guile, which is wild. That was hated. And then they actually decided to make a video game based on that movie that's based on a video game. They made a Street Fighter the movie video game, which was horrid. It might have been worse than the movie, I don't know. But yeah, we're here at Street Fighter 2026. I've been waiting for this since they announced it last year. I think we first got wind of it last year. And I'm not gonna lie, I mean, people from back in the day, obviously, who grew up on this game, they're adults now, and they are highly criticizing this trailer. I haven't seen it yet, but what I will say is this is my childhood. I'm gonna go see this movie. Just like I went, just like I saw Mortal Kombat when it came out a few years ago. That was during a certain time. A lot of people weren't going to the movies, so they dropped it on HBO Max. But yeah, I'm gonna go see this. I'm gonna go see Mortal Kombat 2 when it comes out later this year as well. I'm gonna go see He-Man, or Masters of the, I guess they call it Masters of the Universe. Yo, this is my childhood. I'm gonna see all that stuff. Yo, mind you, speaking of He-Man, y'all, hey, Hollywood, can y'all please make Thundercats? I've been waiting on a live adaptation. Like, I need a real movie of Thundercats. And while we're at it, hold on, make my list real quick. I need Thundercats. We need a Captain Planet movie. Maybe what's those little cats that rode around those jets and they had all those gadgets and stuff? Forgot. So SWAT Cats. They need to make a SWAT Cats movie. And then I'm good. They made everything else. They made Ninja Turtles, they made Transformers, all that stuff. But yeah, back to the point. Street Fighter. I'm watching this. I grew up on Street Fighter. I started with Street Fighter 2. My cousin Latoya and I used to play this when we were young. You know what I'm saying? We first got introduced to it, I think on Super Nintendo. When Street Fighter 2 blew up, obviously that was the wave of Street Fighter. The original 8, you know what I'm saying, the great 8 of the characters, which is Ryu, Ken, Guile, Dhalsim, Blanca, Chun-Li, Zangief. Or is that 7? That's 7. My bad. Yeah. And oh no, wait, was it 8? And E Honda. That's right. That's 8. There you go. So, yeah, and I know, listen, we grew up, look, I grew up in America. We call him Ryu. I think the correct pronunciation is Ryu, but we call him Ryu. But yeah, Ryu, potato, tomato, it don't matter. Y'all know who I'm talking about. We talking about the Hadouken. We talking about that guy right there, okay? That game was amazing. That's the game that set the precedent for everything. Yo, Street Fighter 2 was so amazing. We didn't even know there was a Street Fighter 1. We just thought it started off as Street Fighter 2. No one knew what the heck Street Fighter 1 was, or Street Fighter. That wasn't even on home consoles. That was just an arcade. I think it involved, I think it was like one player. I can't. I don't know. I saw some videos on YouTube, but yeah, Street Fighter 2 is where everything started, and then they started piling on top of that. You know what I'm saying? And they obviously the boss fights was I think Balrog first, which I think 50 Cent plays in this movie. It was Balrog, and then you had to fight Vega, then you had to fight Sagat, and then you had to fight Bison. Final boss. Super glitchy. Super OP. It was, it was wild. Like those boss fights were almost as hard as the computer, the AI in Mortal Kombat 2. If you know, you know. You play Mortal Kombat 2 and you play that game, like it's impossible. Like yeah. But yeah, so we'll see how this trailer is. Yo, like I said, it's my childhood. Grew up on Street Fighter. I saw when Street Fighter started evolving to Street Fighter Champion Edition, Street Fighter Tournament Edition. They added the new warriors, Fei Long, Cammy, DJ, and T-Hawk. And then they started expanding, and then they went to Alpha and everything. You know what I'm saying? My cousin DJ had all the Alpha games, I believe. Then they started collabing with other stuff, Street Fighter and X-Men and just all this stuff. Street Fighter was just a wave. So it's only right that now, where we are in the world, that they'll bring Street Fighter back and have an updated movie with updated technology and effects and stuff. We'll see how it is. Like I said, I haven't seen the trailer. Hopefully it's good. People are saying it's not, but hey, listen. Even if it's goofy, if it's not as serious as maybe people want it to be, yo, it's a Street Fighter game. It's a funny video game. You know, they had funny moments in the game, and we just loved it, playing it as a child. Obviously, it's not going to be as serious as the real Street Fighter movie that everybody takes as something that's serious. Street Fighter animated movie, you know, like that. But and then all the other, Street Fighter Alpha movies, all those stuff, those were amazing. You're saying with Akuma, yes, we get it. But we've been waiting for a real life movie that is going to be taken seriously and just live up to what the video game was. Obviously, that's probably impossible. That's probably never going to happen. But yo, we have it. It's here. Let's get it. Okay. Got Ryu powering up. Dragon Punch. Yes. Ken became known for that Dragon Punch. With the fire. Statue of Bison. Look at Ken. Tupac. This. My bad. I didn't even know I paused it right there. Cody Rhodes. I forgot that's right. He is playing Guile. What is up with the casting of Guile? First Jean-Claude Van Damme, now Cody Rhodes. Hopefully he pulls this off. I mean, hopefully it's Cody, man. WWE. But dang, they could have picked. All right, let me stop. Who knows? He could win an Oscar. It could be amazing. But dang, y'all picked Cody of all. Cammy. Is that Ken? Oh, that's Ken. Okay. Of course, Ken acting like Ken.
You're not a warrior anymore.
That was Dan.
I'm Ken Masters.
This is
okay.
your shot at redemption.
The car beat up soon. Bison.
Were you gonna show?
Well, Bison, but Balrog.
The path I'm on now is not one of combat.
Well, that's
Maybe
combat.
It's Ken's turn to be champion.
What is going on here?
You find me.
I'm paid to find champions,
Zangief? Zangief.
even if they're lost.
So this whole movie by Ken and Chun-Li, I guess? Ken is drunk? World Warriors. Okay.
Good to see you, old friend.
Is that right?
Still reckless. Sit down. This tournament is not what it seems.
There's Bison.
We have to be ready.
But I'd be pausing at the wildest moments. I ain't gonna lie. That's all I was gonna say was Bison needs to hit us with that. Of course!
Of course!
If you know, you know. Who's getting butt naked in the room? That's not Chun-Li, right? Dalsim. Flash kick from Guile.
What's going on about your thighs?
Why they got Cammy's cheeks in here?
Bitch, please.
Hold on. Hold on real quick.
Everyone keeps going
I gotta watch that again because they had that. If you know about Street Fighter, when you die, they had that sound effect. Ew, ew, ew. And I think they just used that.
Bitch, please.
That was it. Dan. So that. So they had Zangief doing his classic suplex. Obviously, his spinning power driver is going to be in this movie, but that he was doing his spinning. I forgot what that super was called, but that's the suplex one. And he's doing it on Ken, one of the main characters in the movie. So this movie is like, okay, you can tell it's like a comedy because that ain't nothing serious right there. Usually he would do that on somebody and like the round is over. That's like a super. And he's doing it on Ken. It was Ken gonna die? No. So it's interesting. And obviously we see Dan being played by the brilliant idiots guy. Hey, E Honda. E Honda with the 100 hand slap. Akuma.
That was some abracadabra shit.
The long arm of the law. Oh, Blanca.
I'm positive that a fireball came out of Ryu.
It did.
Do it, Ryu!
Obviously, yeah, okay, that's what it was. Andrew Schultz. Yeah, Andrew Schultz is Dan. Roman Reigns is Akuma, I believe. Yo, this is just a bunch of WWE. Yeah, Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, two guys who just fought in WrestleMania a couple years ago. I guess after that, they got casted for this. Who knows? Jason Momoa, I think is he Blanca? He's Blanca, okay. Or villain. Okay. This is a very, yeah. I wouldn't have thought. Yeah, this cast is very different. I'm not gonna lie to you. Obviously, okay. I see what people are talking about now. Based on this casting, you're not gonna take the movie as serious as probably they would like you to. But like I said, that looks like they made it into like a little action comedy based on a video game. So I don't think they expect people to even take it seriously, which is okay, which is fine. You're supposed to go into this movie, have fun, enjoy it, laugh, giggle, stuff like that. Enjoy the special moves that we grew up loving to do and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, fine. I get it. I can dig it, yeah, for sure. But yeah, I mean, listen. Is it gonna be nominated for Oscars? Of course not. It's not that type of movie. It's Street Fighter. Okay, it's Street Fighter. We here for a good time, not a long time. You know, we're here to enjoy the battles, the fight sequences. Yo, freaking Dan is in this movie. I don't know why Dan is in this movie. First of all, if Dan is gonna be in the movie, they got MTV references. The car fights, I like that. I like the Easter eggs, the references to the video game. That was in Street Fighter 2 that I was talking about. You had like intermediate, you had like these little stages, bonus round stages. You had to beat up a car. You had to beat up these barrels that are falling from the sky. Listen, man. Part 2 of the 2 best fighting games of all time is or franchises, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. Their second game was their best game ever. Mortal Kombat 2, best game ever. Street Fighter 2, best game ever. That's when those 2 franchises took off. Mortal Kombat 1 was amazing as well, sure, because that took the world by storm. But Mortal Kombat 2, that was chef's kiss. Street Fighter 1, no one knew about. But Street Fighter 2, chef's kiss. You see what I'm saying? So, what was I saying earlier? Yeah, I'm surprised they have Dan in this game with, Dan in this movie without his classic pink outfit. He's just in a white suit, which obviously this is just a trailer. He may be in his pink outfit at some point in the movie, but Dan is more of like a comic character, you know? He's a comic relief character based on the Shotos, which are Ryu and Ken, Akuma, and all those guys. Did they show Sagat in this? I think he's in. I think it was casted. I'm not sure. Can't remember. But yeah. Yeah, Chun-Li's spinning bird kick. That's what's up. Yeah, pretty much people who grew up on Street Fighter, we're literally just gonna watch this movie for 2 things. For 2 reasons. To see the characters that we love and to see the special moves that we love to do. Like the lightning kick. Like we know the names of all these moves. Look, that's Akuma's Hadoken right there. Shout out to 50 Cent, really embodying the character. You know, he put the, yeah, I think that's wrong. They put, you know, his edge, the V edge and stuff like that. Yeah, Ryu with his Metza Hadoken, his super. Yeah, this should be interesting. We'll see how it is, but hopefully it makes a good amount of money. We may get a Street Fighter 2. We'll see. I mean, they're not counting this as Street Fighter 2, even though this is the second Street Fighter movie, but this is its own thing. So who knows? We may get Street Fighter 2, and it may be an actually great movie. Because we know Mortal Kombat 2 is going to be way better than Mortal Kombat 1 for sure. from the movie-wise, you know, the movie that's coming out this year is going to be way better than the one that we got a couple years ago. That movie was a horrible, but it was towing the lines. It was trying to get to horrible. The further the movie went on. Like the first part of the movie was pretty cool. But yeah, so hopefully this can lead to something good. They have better casting next movie, and Street Fighter 2 rounds the whole thing out. Who knows? We may get a Street Fighter vs. X-Men, Street Fighter vs. Tekken movie one day. We'll see. But yeah, I like how they did this storyline, the Road Warrior storyline. You know, they got Ryu coming back from his long journey, which is like a lot of what the games are about. He's going on some journey to find himself, become the best warrior that he can be. I'm gonna have a lot more videos coming soon. I'm back and I'm ready and I'm energized and I'm back doing the stuff that I love to do, which is making videos for you. I got another video coming out. I think some other trailers I'm about to watch. We'll see. It's your boy C World Media and I'm out.